Hello guys, today our topic is protocol and networking. So let's begin. Okay, our topic is on OSI model, which means networking and computer security. OSI reference model. First of all, I will explain you what is OI reference model. OI reference model, international standardized network architecture. Okay, OSI, open system interconnection, deal with open system open for communication with other system, specified in ISO 7498. Model has 7 layer, but there something else I will explain you. The OSI open system interconnection model represent an easy and initiative way to standardize the different parts required to communicate across network. The model make it clear what it required to communicate on a network by splitting and requirements into multiple layers. There are 7 layers. The first 3 layers are application layer, presentation layer, session layer. The top 3 layer is application, presentation and session, and the 3 last layer is called network layer, data link layer and physical layer. Okay, so let's move to next slide. Application layer. What is application layer? The business logic and functionality of the application lies here. This is what the user used to interact with service across a network. Most developers creates application on the application layer. Most of the application you are on the application layer with the complexity of the other layers hidden. There are several examples of application layer like HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol enable us to access web application. FTP, file transfer protocol, allow user to transfer file. SNMP, simple network management protocol to read and update network device configuration. Okay, there are many applications which use these protocols like Google Chrome, Microsoft, Skype and FileZilla, etc. You are accessing this layer with layer 7. Okay, next, presentation layer. Typically an unseen layer, but it is responsible for adapting, transforming and translating data. This is to ensure the application and layers beneath can understand one another. Encoding schemes used to represent text and data, for example ASCII, American Standard Code, or for information interchange, and UTF, Unicode transformation format. Encryption for the services, for example SSL, secure socket layer. SSL full form secure socket layers, and TLS, transport security layer. Comprehension, for example gzip is used in many implementation of HTTP. Next is session layer. Allows two application on different computer to establish, use and in a session, file transfer, remote login, etc. Some more knowledge about session layer is the layer responsibility is handling connection between the application and the layer below. It allows establishing, maintaining and terminating connection, otherwise referred to as session. Common protocols which represent the session layer will are SOCKS, a protocol for sending packet through a proxy server. NetBIOS, an older window protocol and establishing session and resolving names. Next, SIP session initiation protocol for engaging in VoIP, voice over IP communication. Next is a transport layer, manage transmission packets, repackages long messages when the necessary into small packets for transmission, reassemble packets into correct order to get the original message. This layer which allow application to be represented on the network. Some well-known application on this layer: TCP, transmission control protocol, UDP, user data protocol, QUIC, quick UDP internet connection. Next is network layer, managing addressing routing of data within the subnet, address messages and translates logical address and names into physical addresses, determine the route for the sources to the designation computer, manage traffic problems such as switching, routing, and controlling the congestion of the data packet. Network layer, a layer responsible of routing packet between network where router. On this layer there are following protocol inside: IP internet protocol, ICMP internet control message protocol, and IPsec internet protocol security. This layer, protocol allow encrypted and secure connection between two devices. Next is data link layer, packages raw bits from the physical layer into frames, logical structure packet for data, provides reliable transmission of frames. It waits for an acknowledgement for the receiving computer, retransmits frame for which acknowledgement not received. Links networks, as the name implies, consist of protocol designed to send packet through the actual links, physical connections that network nodes are connected to. A simpler way to thinking of it is that the link layer is responsible for moving data from the physical over to logical to the network layer. Protocols on this layer include Ethernet, Wi-Fi, NDP, etc. The first layer is physical layer, transmit bits from one computer to another, regulate the transmission of the streaming of bits over a physical medium. The medium may be wire, cables, etc. Defines how the cable is attached to the network adapter and what transmission technique is used to send data over the cable, deal with the issues like etc. Physical layer represents the singly which allows bits and bytes to transfer between a physical medium. It can transfer via radio or signal over a cable using electrical signals or light, for example fiber. Examples of physical layer protocols include CAN bus, control area network, Ethernet physical layer, a Bluetooth physical layer, etc. This is internet protocol with vs OSI. These are 7 layers OSI model. These are internet protocol, application, TCP, IP, network interface, hardware, etc. Okay, thank you so much guys.